She cute. Peace, peace, peace. Hey, everybody. I'm Ashley Scott, and I'm live tonight. This is so cool because I don't usually go live. So, thank you for coming on in here with me today. I'm both live on Instagram and on YouTube. This is so unusual for me. So, come on in, tell a friend, share. I want to just come in and invite y'all to show up with me. I am on a journey. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. Come on in. I want to first say thank you for following me, Ashley Scott KW. You might know my story. I'm a real estate agent here in Stonecrest, Georgia, east of Atlanta. I've been working diligently to help people create generational wealth and legacy. A lot of you might have seen me on CNN or Forbes or a plethora of Black media outlets because I helped 19 Black families, my families and friends, to purchase over 96 acres of land. And now we actually have over 502 acres of land, but that's not why I'm here. I am here because I don't come live. I don't typically tell and share my story enough, right? I have been hiding in the shadows. I've been behind the scenes. I've been diligently working, but it's time to consistently show up, right? That's my goal going into 2022. I want to be here way more often than I have been here to pour into others. I have always been someone who likes to help others, who gives unsolicited advice, who is consulting, but I have not been here showing up on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube Live, like so many of the people who inspire me. And I have been truly inspired by some amazing Black women, especially. Shout out to people like Kiana Watson. Like, if you're in this real estate game, girl, thank you. You inspire me every day to show up and be better. People like Ronnie Brown. She's not in the real estate game, but she's a phenomenal business consultant and speaker. These Black women showing up give me permission. They give me inspiration and encouragement to show up too. So I have to shout out even my sister Jessica Lewis. She invited me on her podcast the other day, and she's been doing this dope challenge. So I want to launch a challenge to myself and to you if you will join me. I'm going to start showing up. Sis, brother, if you're watching, I need you to hold me accountable because I don't want to go into 2022 doing the same things that I did in 2021 and expecting growth, expecting to be better, right? You have to do something you haven't done before. And as long as I have been doing this, as long as I've been in the marketing business, I have not been consistent with going live, with sharing my story, telling people how they can buy homes, how they can buy land, how they can up their game so that they can create the generational wealth that they desire so much, right? And so that's my commitment for the next 30 days. Sis, brother, I'm going to show up. So will you hold me accountable? Will you show up with me? Because a lot of times we have all this knowledge, all this wisdom, and we are just keeping it to ourselves. And there's a Bible verse, right? Where there was a certain man who gave out talents. He gave one talent to one man. He gave 5 talents to another. He gave 10 talents to another. And the one who had 10 talents went out into the world and turned those 10 talents into 20. The other turned the 5 talents into 10. And the one that had 1 talent buried his talent. And I got to be honest, I have been burying my talent and I don't want to do that anymore, right? We cannot continue to bury our talents when God has given us so much, right? So much wisdom, so much insight, all of these experiences of contrast where we can save someone else from bumping their heads and making the same mistakes, right? And so I want to share that wisdom. I want to be out here with you all, giving what I got to the world. And I want to encourage and inspire you. That's right, you who are watching, to show up and do this with me. Don't be like I have been for years. I mean, for years, y'all, with all the information, all the insight I have been shrinking instead of showing up and shining. And that is just what we should all be doing in this season. The world needs more people to show up and shine. And so I am going to ask you to join me on this journey for the next 30 days, where I am going to just be here, be present. I'm going live at 8 o'clock every day. So from now on, all of December, I'm going to show up, sis. I'm going to show up, bruh. We are going to have a good time learning something. I'm going to challenge myself to write down some things that can impact your life powerfully. I'm going to challenge myself to bring some friends along on this mission. I know I got folks right now watching, like my sister Jennifer Bliss over there, who's got a wealth of knowledge, right? I'm gonna call you out right now, Bliss. You need to come live with me at 8 o'clock one of these nights, okay? So we can share what the world needs to see from us, right? Thank you. I am showing up. Yes, showed up, showed out. Thank you, Trash Vegan. I appreciate you. I did just do the Black Masterminds this weekend. And shame on me. Do you know? I didn't promote it. I didn't go live. I didn't tell nobody about it. And I've been doing stuff like this all year, y'all. All year long. I've been doing Earn Your Leisure. I've been on podcasts like Black Real Estate Dialogues. I've been doing stuff. NPR literally had us on a special the other day. Did you hear the NPR where we were talking about building freedom? And here I am doing all these amazing things, and I am not showing up consistently for the most important people in my life, which is you, the folks who follow me, the folks who not just follow me, but lift me up, the people who are on my phone, who text me and tell me, like, girl, you are really encouraging me. I need to show up for you all. And so that's my promise. And it don't even got to take all that. I'm not about to be up here from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I ain't got time. But what I will do and what I promise to do is to come here and share something, get this wisdom and these nuggets and these jewels up out of me, and here for you all on a regular basis. I have some great mentors. I'm here every morning with Haziq Ali and the Millionaire Minded crew, learning some of the best knowledge and information. And because you're not up at 7:25 in the morning to get them nuggets, I should be giving them to you. I can at least do that, right? So what I want to do is be here every day at 8 o'clock p.m. Friday through Monday through Sunday, even on the weekends. I'm not taking no days off. I'm giving you all the best of me and everything I got for the next 30 days, because I'm hoping and I'm praying that this new habit is going to be able to be something that I keep for a long time, because these women who have inspired me, I know that I can do the same thing and inspire others, right? No shrinking. We're showing up. That's right, Miss Bliss. And so I want to ask you to do the same. If you are not going to go live on your own channel, come be here with me at 8 o'clock every night for the next 30 days. We'll go ahead and see what happens afterwards. But will you do this with me? Will you commit to at least showing up and giving me the energy that I need to not be like, oh, Lord, ain't nobody watching? Because that's what happens, right? We're afraid that no one is going to watch us, or no one's going to be impacted by this. And that's a lie. The devil is a lie. It's somebody who's going to be impacted by this. And if it's just one person, that's enough. And if we remember that, there's no reason why we shouldn't show up. And so I'm going to show up for just the one. And I do need some help. I hope that it won't be just the one. I hope, like, even though 8 is a good number, I love the fact that I got 8 people here with me right now because I'm the number 8 off of my line of Zeta Xi 2007 spring line. I love 8. I love new beginnings, but I need more of y'all energy. I need to be able to say, you know what? I can't miss a day because there are people who I know are going to be on this live waiting for me to say something that's going to be powerful. And know what else I love to do? I love affirmations. And guess what? I'm real powerful at prayer, y'all. So I'm going to stop being here. If you got a prayer request, go on and put your prayer request up there. I will pray for you, not later, right now. If you are someone who has a question, I give good advice. Ask a question. I'm here for that. I want to be here and show up for you. So show up, sis. Show up, bruh. Come through 8 p.m. We're going to be here all December because these habits, this live stream muscle, I'm going to build this muscle, y'all. I'm going to build this live stream muscle and be here. And I need y'all help, right? So y'all going to help me? Y'all going to hold me accountable? Let me see some hearts, some yeses in the comments, something so that I can feel encouraged. Can I get that from y'all today? And see, y'all already got me out here. Y'all ain't give me no hearts, no love, and nothing. See how y'all folks be doing? I'm out here telling y'all how much I need y'all help so that I can be out here showing up. And y'all won't even give a sister a heart, but that's okay. I'm going to show up anyway. I am literally writing a book. Shout out to 19 Keys. He just had a course that he did, a free course he gave out for Black Friday, where he talked about that's about writing a book. So I literally did 2,500 words today. And my book is called Sis Show Up because my life has been what it's been because I have shown up in my physical life. And now it's time to show up in this digital life, right? To show up because everything right now, y'all online. Y'all is on YouTube. You are on Instagram. You are on Facebook. And because of this pandemic, I can't touch people and do the things that I used to do. So I'm going to do some new things, which is come here on a regular basis and give y'all what I got. So right now, one of the things I want to talk about is just being confident and defeating the imposter syndrome. We all deal with it. I am 35 years old now, y'all. I'm not afraid to tell it, and I'm happy that I made it. And ultimately, I want to be able to gift, especially my young sisters, the people who are like, how do I navigate this crazy online world with all that I have to offer? I want to be able to encourage you and show up for you. So I'm here. I'll be here next week. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I do want to at least give you the best of what I have for those little few minutes. So if you enjoyed this today, I hope you will leave a little message, send me a little heart, a little like. I'm learning and we're going to learn together. And as I learn and grow, I hope that you will learn and grow with me. So I'll be here tomorrow. I don't be wanting to talk a lot because I don't be doing a lot of talking. But I do thank you so much for being here right now in this moment with me. And I'm going to launch this challenge. And so if you know you have room to show up to, then come on with me. I'll bring you on my live. Like I see my cousin Shanice Hemphill in the building. I see Shoot One Shot TV in the building. Tish Odds. Hey, Tish. Yes, sis. Like, I have some amazing people that I need to be just communing with. I just need to show up. I need y'all to come on to the live, request to come in here with me. I need for us to have a sister girl conversation sometimes, especially when we're talking about freedom building and legacy building, because that's what I am on. It's 2021, about to be 2022, and we have been putting seeds in the ground all year long. Since 2020 hit and this pandemic started popping, we have been putting in work. And so now I want to just come out here and share who I am and what I have to offer with you in this digital space. So if you've got questions about real estate, I'm your girl. If you're interested in buying land, I'm your girl. If you're interested in doing anything as it relates to group economics and working and being a leader of groups of people doing some hard stuff, because I'm doing something I think is one of the hardest things that people will ever have done, which is legit trying to create a city from scratch. I'm trying to build a city out the mud, y'all, with my day ones, right? It's not easy, but we do it. And I know that sharing this story, sharing how we overcome the group dynamics, sharing all of the challenges and how we've overcome them, I'm sure it will bless you. And so I'm going to be committed to that, to letting you know what it is that I can teach and offer you. I'm going to show up. I can't teach it. I can't offer it if I'm not here. So I won't be here. So does anybody have any questions? And yes, praying for more confidence. I pray right now for you, Yolanda Williams, to be able to have the confidence that you need to invest in real estate. You can have the confidence you need. Hey, sis. Hey, B, I see you. You can have the confidence that you need because God gives you that confidence. You got Godfidence. He says all things are possible through Christ Jesus, and faith without works is dead. So put some action on your faith and start watching what you want manifest. I got my sister Loracle Enterprises. She wants to come live with me, and hey, I'm gonna bring it all through. Come on through, Laura. So listen, I know that I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram. I'm not necessarily savvy about how that works, but we gonna make it work because that's what we do. So I'm talking to people on Instagram as I'm talking because I'm also live on YouTube, y'all. So bear with me. Hey Laura, how you doing, cute girl? How are you? I'm good. Good to see you today.
Oh, I just thank you for getting out here and giving us this encouragement and getting us excited about going into 2022. Like, this is amazing. And I think this is what we need as a whole all the time, is just to be encouraging one another and lifting each other up and making sure that, you know, we are helping each other to reach our goals. So I appreciate you today, sis.
Oh, thank you, Laura. And so like Laura, my day one, like Laura, I love you. You are part of the Freedom Families. She's our CEO of the Freedom Georgia Initiative. If you're not following Freedom Georgia, click out or go to Freedom GA 2020 when we finish this live and go follow us there too. And we're gonna need to go live on there too, because we don't be going live on Freedom. We're gonna have to do better all the way around. So we're gonna be showing up because that's what it's about. So I appreciate you, Laura. Laura, how are you gonna show up for the people? What do you got to offer the folks?
Well, I am getting ready to put together my course, and it will be launched in the middle of December, right before my birthday. A course, they'll be able to go to AskLori.com and ask me all the questions that people typically ring my phone for on a daily basis. Now they have a place where they can meet me once a week and also get a lot of information, you know, that they're, you know, normally looking for. Instead of calling me, they'll be able to go to the site and get it. So I'm excited about 2022.
That's exciting because you are so wise and you have so much great experience, so much good business experience from all different industries, from the music industry to the credit repair industry to the mortgage industry to the trucking industry to the fitness industry. You have literally transitioned and you have done the very best in every one of those industries. Like, you were at the top of the game. So I just think it's really cool. The whole world, Craig. So like, I just think that you allowing yourself to be available people to get that information is so cool because people, you know, I truly and genuinely believe that there are certain people that you are going to resonate with, right? Like, everybody in the world doesn't necessarily gravitate to the same people. Like, I love Derek Grace. It's some people who's never going to rock with Derek Grace. Like, he got too many tattoos. And then it's like, I love Kiana Watson, but it's some people are going to be too insecure to kind of be watching Kiana because she always come bad. Like, she's full face makeup. She always just so amazing, right? Like, so you attract your tribe. And there's just some people who will only be reached by you. And so that's why it's so important to show up, because you have to think, when you don't come out here and be authentically who God created you to be, and share your story and show up, there is someone who might not catch their liberation. There is someone who might not get that wisdom that's going to keep them from bumping their head. It might literally keep someone from dying in these streets because they met you, and they could only get reached when they had that encounter with you. And so we don't know for sure what it is we are doing, that butterfly effect. I know you like that butterfly effect. I am in Georgia. That butterfly effect of how you can completely change the trajectory of people's lives because they had an encounter with you.
Yeah.
Man.
I believe, Ashley, like that is the things that you have always been so great at. You are such a magnetic energy that people, when they meet you, it's like you've never been a stranger to anybody. So I think that is one of the reasons why you have always excelled in everything that you've done, and why you continue to be productive and continue to grow, because you just have this magnetic energy. And I just love that you're my friend.
No, all of my friends are successful and add value to my life. Okay. So listen, I'm glad you pointed that out. I appreciate you for that, because it's enthusiasm. That's one of the steps in my Shine framework, right? I'm writing this book called Sis, Show Up and Shine. And a big part of shining is enthusiasm. Like,
You just found your letter E.
I had my letter E. I was like, look, I came, and this is how God is good. Because I came in today and I was like, I just know I want people to show up and shine. When I started this day, I didn't know what shine was going to stand for. But by God, by the end of the day, I knew. And that's another thing. When you start moving, when you start just being in that energy of, I'm about to get this done, the ideas start coming, the creativity, the things that you need show up. That's just kind of how God works, right? Like when you are in the energy and the motion and doing what it is, and especially with that sense of no matter what, because a lot of times we make excuses for ourselves. We come up with all and they're legit, like, not forget excuses. Like, I legit got 2 toddlers, like they need to be eaten. I have kids, like we got husbands, right? We've got businesses and bills out here. And so it can be hard to show up when you have so many circumstances around you that can really bring you down to the point where you're like, I'm just too tired to show up, right? But at the end of the day, no matter what, we have to have what Lisa Nichols calls non-negotiables, right? Like, you have to say to yourself, this is a non-negotiable in my life. So for me, for the next 30 days, 8 p.m., it's non-negotiable. Kids, I love you. You go get in the bath. Daddy got you. Like, I am going to do what it is I know that my creator has called me to do, which is to show up and shine. And enthusiasm, right? That's all about just like that knowingness that I have something so good that I've got to share it with you. Like, I think network marketers, MLMers, our salespeople, they got enthusiasm down, honey. They be no.
It's found your S too.
Hey, hello. What's the S? Share, right? Okay. Now, show up and share. But enthusiasm is really how you make people feel like, you know what? I might need to be passionate about this too. I might need to, how can I sign up? How can I be a part of this thing? Enthusiasm makes things contagious, right? And so that's what I hope. I hope that me tonight, I want it to be contagious. This idea that I have something on the inside of me that is just too good to sit on it any longer. I want you to feel it in your soul, feel it in your spirit, just like I do today. Like, I got done listening to Ashley Kirkwood, okay? Because I'm shouting out all the people today. Like, I got too many good people giving me too many nuggets to keep it for myself. Ashley Kirkwood has Speak Your Way to Cash. I've been listening to that on Audible. Speak Your Way to Cash by Ashley Kirkwood. Get it today. If you ain't got it, get it. Speak Your Way to Cash by Ashley Kirkwood. She talked about how you have to get clarity, put your stuff into a framework, and then you have to speak up. You have to pitch. You've got to tell people what you're doing, right? And so I came in here on fire after listening to Speak Your Way to Cash, because I'm like, I refuse to be broke ever again. Like, I just got too much on the inside of me. And the only thing that has ever held Ashley Scott back is Ashley Scott. The only thing, I promise you, listen to me, look at my eyes. The only thing, look at my eyes, down here on the YouTube, down up here in the Instagram, look at my eyes. The only thing that is holding you back is you. Period, poo. The devil ain't that big and bad. Neither is your landlord or them bill collectors. Neither is this person who is telling you whatever they telling you that ain't lining up with the word of God. Like, none of that matters. What really matters is how you feel about yourself and how you show up every day in the world. And when you feel good about yourself, when you believe that you are a person of value, when you believe that there is nothing, like, nobody can pay you what you're worth because you're priceless. That's what Ashley Kirkwood says. No one can pay you what you're worth because you're priceless. But you can get your rate, sis, and you can get your rate by showing up with clarity, with consistency, and with confidence. And so that's what I hope my gift will be to you tonight, is that you will come with me on this journey for the next 31 days. For the next 30 days, 31 days in December. I'm showing up for the next 31 days, probably 30, because on December 31st, I'm going to be partying for the New Year's, because I'm going to be like, I showed up for 30 days straight, whoop, whoop, and I might still show up on the 31st day at 8 o'clock, like, I'm still doing it, whoop, whoop, because that's what we need to do, is build these habits that allow us to beat the imposter syndrome. Because that's all it is. The only thing holding us back is these fears and anxieties that we can't show up and deliver what we think other people expect from us. I know that's been my challenge. It's like, I don't feel confident sometimes. Sometimes I have to deal with that imposter syndrome that, okay, maybe this was a fluke, all of this success. Maybe I'm not qualified for it. But when I think about the stories of the people in the Bible who resonate most with me, they ain't qualified. So at the end of the day, it's not about qualifications, even though technically I'm more than qualified. I'm licensed, boo-boo. I'm experienced, boo-boo. I've done it. I'm ready to help you do it too. But
that's the word, experience.
Hello.
Is the greatest teacher of them all. And so your experiences are what lend information and all of those things to other people. Most of the time, you're just giving them your experience, and that is more valuable than any degree you can go and pick up.
There you have it. And so, yeah, and the best thing about wisdom is it's transferable. And so you don't have to go make the same mistakes that other people made, and it would be a disservice, particularly to other Black women. In this season that we're in, I want all Black women to win, and I will not do a disservice to my sisters any longer by not showing up and giving people what I know. And so I hope that in this season you are encouraged, you are inspired to stop doing your sisters a disservice, right? To show up and shine. And it ain't that hard. The hardest part is just doing it, right? Like when people ask you a question, you can rattle that thing off like the back of your hand. If somebody needs something, like the amount of information, like you are probably analysis paralysis out here in these streets because of all of the stuff that you've been taking in, content consuming. You done bought all of the videos. I know, because I done bought all the courses. I done watched all the videos. I done seen it all. I done read them all, the ebooks. I got ebooks I haven't even opened up to read yet that go as companion workshop books. Like, we got it. We done it. Listen, now is the time. You done spent all 2021, these last 11 months, talking about it, reading about it. I know I have. Yeah. Now it's time to be about it and show up. So I'm getting off of here because I see my little numbers dwindling. I see right now, once I show up, I'm not going to stop talking. I'm not going to stop speaking. So get ready, because I'm about to be up in here feeling real good and coming here with all the information and insight that I have. So I thank you, Laura, for joining me on Instagram today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I thank you for hanging out with me on this YouTube. I had Yolanda rolling with me today. I appreciate you. And so, y'all, we will be back same time, same place tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to get this thing rolling. And if you are someone who knows that they need to come out of the shadows and stop shrinking and get from behind the scenes and take in front seat, or excuse me, not even front seat, take front stage. That's what this is about. This is about coming from out of the shadows, from being someone who has been shrinking back, being from someone behind the scenes to being someone who's going to take front and center stage. Will that be you? It's gonna be me. Let's do this, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 8 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's go ahead and run these numbers up, because I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need them hearts. I'm gonna need them numbers. I love y'all. Thank you, Laura. I'll talk to you soon, sis. Thank you. Follow me, www.ashleyscottinspires.com.